Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
We are late in the calendar year. That's a good time to be south, and that's where we are. The weather just perfect right now here tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the New Orleans Saints. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees and his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Throwing on first down is Brees. That'll be complete to Cook.
Brees pass.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 5 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
40-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Saints.
They go back to Murray on first down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down and 4, Brees. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Michael Thomas.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Brees. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Brees' throw on target to Cook. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First down.
Again, they'll throw with Brees. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
Brees.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Brees again. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Buccaneer offense taking the field with all eyes in the stadium glued to their quarterback in season number 21. His first, of course, in Tampa, the great Tom Brady.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. Man open left side is Brown. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
The 33-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working from the gun, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady, a dump underneath to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
1st down.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
5-yard line.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
Brady to throw again. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he'll bang that one through. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
4th down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 15 yards on the play, first down. Brady now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady got a man and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Brady on target there to Godwin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Chris Godwin.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Alexander.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7. At the Saints 41.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
3-yard line.
Brady now on first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
7.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it's set. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25 yards.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. He's going to drop this one down for Murray, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Jared Cook.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 30.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 40. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed.
How about that for an exciting end to the half? I mean, instead of surrendering a late field goal at the gun, they run back the block kick to extend their lead.
What's that old expression? Fortune favors the bold. They boldly went after it, got it. Worked out pretty darn well for them.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando, there standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out west at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. 38-16, the ultimate final score. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 28-21, the final score. And then lastly, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And here's the 7th leading rusher in the NFL last year. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Alex Anzalone.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake. Brady. And he rifles one incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play for the Bucs there on 3rd down. 45 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Operating from the gun. Brady, that's caught. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
23-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he doesn't, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Again, we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive.
The tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Murray. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Latavius Murray.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
That is caught at the 7. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
At their own.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Brady now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Punt formation for the Buccaneers.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
at their own.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll throw from the gun. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Smith catches left side.
Brees.
That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Saints.
45.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown.
Complete to Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and run it with McCoy. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
36 yards.
Now Brees, maybe a free play. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murray. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Defense.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brees. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Breeze now on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Breeze.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
To Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Sets up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. And complete right side to Cook.
Breeze pass.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze, catch here, left side, Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 49 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. Two of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Well, what a game for this offense and the 43-year-old QB Tom Brady. And, hey, if they get points here, they can finally surpass his age on the scoreboard.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
And incredibly, now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Still going inside the 30. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the